post game after win is your favorite thing? What was that?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. For me, it's really just the sounds, the smiles, the smell, just everything about it. Being present in the moment, and that's what you coach for. It's an opportunity to see your guys celebrate victory, and more so just a confirmation of all the work that they put in, the belief that they had for 60 minutes, just the hard days that they've been through, to all culminate to experience that joy in the locker room. So it's an experience that's hard to describe, but that's why you coach, to see these young men experience joy like that.
There's been a lot of talk about the fight of this team tonight here.
Yep.
The touchdown that Musket breaks away from the rush, dumps it off to Malik. Malik fights through 4 tackles. What did that play kind of show you?
That was a big boy play. That's what I told Malik, and that's what you've seen out of this team is they fight. They're not going to back down. Right now, we got to play smarter at times and play more complementary football at times. But one thing that you can't question about this team is their resilience and their willingness to fight. And so that's just a testament to this group of individuals. I think it's a testament to where our football program is. Since November 13th of last year, man, we've had to fight every single day for everything. Right? We've had to fight on the field, we've had to fight in the classroom, and we've had to fight mental health, and we've had to fight everything. So that's just, you're seeing it on the field, and hopefully we can build upon that fight, because what I tell them all the time is, you got to have that fight, but you also got to have other components to be able to win at the highest level.
Tony, when Mike fumbles through the end zone, did you have a chance after that to gather your team around, or did they kind of do it?
They kind of did it themselves, and it was one of those deals. It's a quick turnaround. But I did have a chance to make eye contact with Mike and call him over and say, hey man, we're coming back to you. You're gonna get another opportunity at this. So just believe, hey. And that's what we're trying to build as a program. Is it's all about the next play, right? That zoom focus. So whether you have a good play, the previous play, or a bad play, it's all about the next play. And at times you're going to have some of those situations. But what you saw is just a group that believed. And what I'm proud of is I've told the guys from day one they can do it. Right? I told them they could play with the first opponent all the way through this one. Right, but the key is believing that you are going to be the guy that's going to make the play and not waiting on somebody else. And I think that's what you saw. You saw more guys tonight saying, you know what, let me be the one that makes the play.
You and Des have always said that you wanted a balanced offense with an established running game. I think this is probably the most balanced performance you've had. How can you grow from this?
Yeah, it just a confirmation of that they can do it, and then 2, what it takes, and confidence. You did it versus one of the top defenses in our league, and they were fighting for their season too. They had big aspirations and hope, and they were coming off a big win, and for us that's where it starts, and hopefully when the guys watch the tape they'll get confirmation that hey, I can do this, and the key is being consistent, and then now you'll have a chance to see that when you are consistent you have a chance to be balanced, and when we're balanced then we have a chance to be able to score some points and put up some yards.
How much of the credit for that balance goes to the offensive line and what they've kind of
Yeah, I mean, they've been through some adversity too. They've been shuffling, about every week. But what I saw more times than not, we were playing on their side of the line of scrimmage. Which when you create a surge, you can get the backs going downhill. And not only did they do that, they captured edges and they held on to them so that we can get the ball to the outside. So a lot of the credit's going to go to those guys. And then what a back's supposed to do is a back is supposed to be an eraser and make them right when they may not be right. But more times than not, if you're putting up over 200 yards rushing, then your offensive line put together a good effort.
Score after Carolina goes up 10, you guys put together a 12-play scoring drive to get back in. How key was that? Yeah,
they bailed me out. I was a little aggressive on that first 4th down right there, and it was on the fringe. We were about 41-yard line. Too far for a field goal, and then with Sparky's big leg, it's hard to pin them, and so I just said, hey man, coming out of half, let's be aggressive. But I thought they did a good job of just responding, and again, that's a testament to the guys of playing complementary football, you know what, doesn't matter. We knew it was still going to be a lot of game left. You're there in the third quarter, man. Just keep playing. And for us, we want to try and get the game to the fourth quarter. And then we grew up tonight, you know, finding a way to finish in the fourth quarter.
You knew that this is the kind of play that they were capable of, but for them to display it in
That's
this
right.
capacity tonight against a team like Carolina, what is that like?
You know, I think that they'll enjoy it. They'll get a bunch of text messages tonight on the way home. There weren't as many text messages when we didn't finish games, right? But they'll have a bunch of text messages tonight. Hopefully, they won't get too caught up in that, and just understand that hey, this is what you're capable of, and so then there's no turning back, right? Let this be, you know, that fuel to the fire that just wants them to get back on the practice field and like, let's go see what more can we do, you know, as opposed to, okay, well, this is just a one-off, right? Hopefully these guys will understand this is what I've been telling them all year. This is what you're capable of. But I believe, you know, second half of the season, these guys are gonna use this to help them down the stretch.
You've used the word confirmation before with a tough slate coming up. How badly or how important is this confirmation?
Well, I think every game is important, right? And we talked about our goal was to make it to the postseason, right? And what I told them before the games, I said, man, we're fighting for our livelihood. If we want to accomplish one of our main goals, then every game matters, right? And so it doesn't matter if you're playing against a top 10 team or not, home or away, right? You got to go out there and you got to earn it. And I also told them, I said, you know what? I don't believe there's another program based off of what we've been through over the last year that deserves to win more than we do. However, it's not about what you deserve. It's about what you go out and you earn, right, and what you're willing to take. And I think these guys got more confirmation on that tonight. It's not about what we deserve, right? It's about what we're going to go out there and earn snap after snap. And then when the opportunity is there, we got to take it.
Tony, Drake May was not overly impressive tonight. How much credit goes to your defense for that?
No, I thought our defense did a great job of staying on top of some routes at times. Didn't give up too many super explosives. Held up against the run. You know, I think that was the key, was to be able to stop the run. I think when you can hold up against the run, then it eliminates some of the play actions and things that they have. And you know, he had a couple balls dropped, you know, that kind of went our way. I'm not going to take anything away from Drake. I think he's an unbelievable quarterback, and but tonight was our night, and our guys made enough plays, and they did enough up front to disrupt some timing to be able to give us the opportunity to make enough stops to win the game.
What was your vantage point of James's game-sealing interception?
You know, I was back behind it, and so I saw where the pressure was coming, and so, you know, James comes up with the interception, but the hit is what caused it to be off target. And I saw it, and then I looked at it on the screen, and then I just wanted to distract the referees so that they didn't get a good look at it, because it was one of those deals. Like, you know, it's a tough deal. It's if it's called the other way, then it's hard to overturn. If it's called the way it is, it's hard to overturn. So I'm just glad that we got the call in our favor.
Did you see this coming during the bye week in terms of, I know you said you're confident they could do this, but did you see this performance tonight?
I've seen this coming, you know, for several weeks, right? In all those games that we've been close, right? I've seen it coming. It's just, it was at some point we had to make the decision to finish the game, right, and not be close. And so the guys did a great job from a preparation standpoint. Coaches did a great job with the previous week of making sure we got the work that we needed, tried to get our guys back to full strength. And then when Tony and the crew showed up on Monday, you could tell, you know, that they had a fire and a tenacity about them to get after it. And I think it's one, for this game, but two, more so importantly to me, is they want to attack the second half of the season, right? They recognize the opportunities that we let slip away. We don't have room for error, and they got the mindset to go and attack. So proud of my quarterback. I see him sitting over my shoulder right there. Man, just this guy here. Right, how he's played down the stretch, coming back from injury, had a look in his eye. Man, he wasn't going to be denied. Man, he's pulling the ball down and running it, and he's falling forward. Man, he's leading his troops. So super proud of our number 11.